folks, there's just a wee revision quiz there for you if you've had a go at that. Just have a wee look at that while to review what we covered in the last couple of weeks essentially. We'll do that first, and we'll also look at that case study that I asked you to have a look at for homework. Yeah, and we'll just review our Mintzberg matching, and we'll just use that as a bit of a revision on what we've been doing so far. Okay. Firstly, if you've done the quiz,
Yeah.
have a go at it. Have a go at it. And you've done the case study?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Have a go at the Mintzberg matching activity. Have you done your quiz?
Yeah.
Have you done that one?
Yeah, that's it.
Have a go.
Activity.
I think I'm going, is that leadership? Is that
Which hat are you wearing tonight?
Oh, yeah, Ryan. Oh, Chris, we used to do it. Oh, so I had to run. Yeah. And then each time, I had to say, I'm going to throw my food in one to cope this. How unprofessional. Yeah. Disappointed.
So it was not in.
Oh, well, yeah, yeah. I mean, I sort of gathered that, yeah. But I mean, it just come from Mel, who was
Yeah, exactly.
you know, that's,
Yeah.
yeah. And, but to not even like contact anybody, and to know that, and to actually like, have to follow it all up is, yeah.
It's for a dinner of not being there.
Well, yeah, actually, you told me why someone that used to. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
We're missing one.
No.
Oh, no, this 40 is yet first.
Green or cheek, what answer?
It's just these.
you're chasing on the this one.
I'm pretty sure that one's monitor. I think disseminator was.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that's supposed to G. It's supposed to G.
Fine.
Oh, nice. Got them all?
Yep.
Yes, this was external communication. Perfect.
Very good. How are you getting on, Joseph? Have you done that quiz?
Yeah, obviously activity 2, we don't go any further.
No, just activity 1 is fine. Yeah, and
Right.
if you're still waiting, you can have a look at the little cards again, another go at those.
Is no one else coming in today, or?
I'm not sure.
Haven't heard?
Tracy's definitely not. She let me know, but I haven't actually heard from Jessica and Stacey.
Did you want me to try and make a call or something,
No,
or?
that's okay. I think they didn't be there last night because they're not well or something. So I'll contact them tomorrow as well.
She is around.
You just have to be all by yourself. Sorry.
Yeah. That's all right.
Thanks, though.
So not that one, just the first quiz and the ice pressure that we got there, if you want to. And we'll go through the answers, so just bring them together when everybody's ready. Not that one, Mike.
Oh, yes. Oh,
As long as it's honestly, it's a force. I've just done it for so long. It's just,
What, you're shaking?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
it's just, I'll have it to my heart.
Yeah, don't shake it when you're out, okay?
It's honestly, as long as you don't even realise you're doing it until
No
someone.
jiggling allowed in class. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Everything I wrote out in the book is everything you've got.
You're smashing it, aren't you?
Yeah. Up to where we're going.
Transmits.
Your answers are from the textbook if you like. Right, shall we go through those quiz answers together? Everybody's ready for that?
Yeah.
That is,
Oh,
other way around. Okay. So, question one. The term that most accurately adequately describes two or more people engaged in a systematic effort to produce goods and services is the organisation. Good. What is the definition of an organisation? Which is not one of the major functions of management.
Monitoring.
D, good, monitoring, because we know it's POLC, controlling. The management function of planning consists of two parts, setting goals and B, deciding how best to achieve them. Good, yes, that's correct. Which is not a part of the organising function of management.
D.
Yeah, I put D.
D, good.
That's more control, isn't
Or
it?
Leadership.
yeah. Okay.
So what was that? C,
So the answer to 4 is D. Yeah,
D.
D. Yeah. Because that's a leadership function. Leading is the management function that involves C.
Motivating me.
Yeah.
C.
C. Yes, motivating members to work effectively and efficiently. Which best describes the aim of the controlling function?
C.
B. I got B.
You got B?
I got C.
C. C is the correct answer. So control is about regulating, monitoring, checking. Alright. I'm transmitting information that is one of Mintzberg's managerial roles. So it's not controlling. Which is not one of the findings from Mintzberg's study of managers regarding their work methods.
A.
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 Remember, they
Yeah.
don't spend a lot of time sitting quietly at their desks writing reports. Their work is done at an unrelenting pace. It's fragmented. And how many tasks did they do on a given day?
Anywhere between 200 and something and 1,000.
Yeah.
I knew there was something in the thousand.
Yeah. Phenomenal amount of variety and brevity, really short tasks. 3 roles of managers were identified as being subsets of the informational role, which is
I got that
not
one.
one of them.
Liaison.
Liaison, good. 3 roles of managers were identified as being subsets of the interpersonal role, which is not one of them.
What?
Spokesperson, good, because that's one of the informational ones. And which of the following roles of managers identified by Mintzberg is not considered to be a subset of the decisional role? Monitor?
Yay.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Hopefully, if you got question 8 right.
Yes, that's right. If you get that's right. You see, you
I got 8 and 9 wrong. But I got 2 right.
Managers need 3 types of skills, which is not one of them.
A.
A. Informational. Good. So we looked at.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what 10 was.
10. That's all right. A. Monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Joseph. Just pipe up. That's the way to go. So 11 was A. 12. All managers require high levels of
B.
Yeah, I chose B. Human. A.
Yeah, I
Oh.
went for B as well.
Oh, really? We're for conceptual. Everybody's going for conceptual? No, the answer is human.
Oh.
Humans. Remember, it was our top level managers really need a lot of those conceptual skills because they're doing their strategic decision making and planning. And our first line managers need those sort of technical skills because they need to have an understanding. But all level managers need to have those human skills.
Yeah, I was thinking human and conceptual.
Yeah, mix up. Performance in an organisation made up of 2 dimensions, efficiency and
Effective.
Aye.
I knew it was the 2 A's.
good. So A, yep. Middle managers are responsible for
I put the whole rock in.
D, all of the above. Sometimes that cop-out answer is the correct answer. Yes, they are responsible for planning, for supervision, and for achieving goals. And what was the difference between vertical and horizontal dimensions of management?
I put A.
A.
Yeah.
A. Good. Hey, did anyone get 100%?
Not quite.
No.
No.
Anyone get 14 out of 15? Did you all
Oh yeah.
didn't really do it? Oh, you missed out.
I got 12.
10.
I got 12.
Good. Did you at least get
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because that's what we need to pass the course. All right. Well done. Hey, I mean, it's not part of your, your test is not going to be multi-choice. Okay? It's going to be short answer questions. It's not open book. I checked because I know that you guys are going to ask me. So it's not open book. So you need to do a bit of study and revision for it. But it's not multi-choice, but hopefully doing little quizzes like this will just help you to embed some of the learning so you can remember some of those key terms.
So when you say it's closed book, does that, like, do we not get sort of notes that we've made?
You can't bring any of your notes or your books into the room.
Writing on your hand?
No,
bring it in your
I'm writing on the inside of your eyelid.
We will do next week, at the end of the class, we will do a little bit on study skills for the test, or we can do a little bit tonight if we end up having time, but just a little bit on how to study for the test, okay? If it's been a while. Just
I think we're in fifth form. It'll be eternally assessed. As it should.
They're not like they are today every day. Be marked.
Yeah, it's very eternally assessed, yeah. Hey, we won't tell. We won't tell.
Now remember with it though, like it's 20%. So you can, if you're not great in tests, then you can make up most of your marks on the take home.
And there's no resets, eh?
There are no resets.
Yeah,
so you just do the best you can, and honestly, you
Just have to
will
make
do
that
right.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't usually have people fail it. Everybody usually studies well, hard enough to get through. Now, that case study that I sent you home with, the incident at Anpole, and I asked you just to think about some of the management principles that we had been looking at, like planning, automating, leading, controlling, and Mintzberg's managerial functions, and also the issues around levels of management. So I just asked you to have a think about some of those things. Did anything pop out at you? Maybe we'll just go around the room and get everyone to share something that popped out at them that was relevant. So who'd like to start? Dane?
Well, the one thing that jumped out at me was that he didn't plan ahead because he didn't do his research beforehand to see, oh, this has already been tried before and it didn't work.
Okay, yeah, good. So lack of planning perhaps in that process, or research in regards to making that decision. Cool, thank you. Joseph?
Yeah, I was going to say that one.
Yeah.
But other ones where he could have got his supervisors trained up to deal with those sort of issues where they had to deal with consistently late staff.
Yeah, okay.
Also get the union involved as well, so they were all on the same playing field, write up policies and that, so people know what the disciplinary action would have been if that was to happen.
Yeah, so maybe a bit more control in terms of the form of policies and procedures. So policies and procedures will set the expected standard of behaviour, and then the managers can monitor and check that people are following those. Yeah, so a bit more control in that process perhaps. Okay? Cool. Yeah, Carla?
Oh, I don't know, I think I did it completely wrong.
What did you write down? What did you think?
Well, I thought we were supposed to read this and then look for the planning,
Yeah.
organisation, leadership.
Yeah, what did
things.
Yeah, what did you find? What did you see as evidence of?
Well, I think, did he lose leadership skills when he asked supervisors to something to do with building trust and getting them to observe and record and build trust?
Yep. So it's a leadership decision, like giving them.
It all failed, but he did try and use it.
Yeah, that's right. He's trying to motivate people by building trust, by giving them autonomy and not being so overly controlling that people feel like that they're being constantly sort of monitored. But it obviously, as a motivational tool, it didn't really work because
he didn't, like they just said.
we didn't have some guidance in place as to how to we're actually going to manage it. Yeah. Okay, good. Didn't it, right? That's okay.
Yeah,
Sarah?
I just, he was trying to be controlling by taking the clocks away, even though he was trying to sort of be, so yeah.
there's real issues of control in this example.
Yeah.
Like it's a real controlling, monitoring, checking. So Simpkins asked the supervisors to observe and record when the employees came or went. Okay, so that is a control function that he's looking at, which he's had to introduce because he's taken away the other control function, which was
Yeah.
clocking in and clocking
Yeah.
out.
It's taking production away too, though, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're, a lot of stress.
So they found a loss of productivity. Yeah. Because issues of equity, because this is something there about it being unfair, as soon as you come up with issues of equity, you come up with motivational issues. Okay, and so it's a leadership problem. Michelle, did you find something?
No,
You didn't.
didn't do it.
Didn't do this, right?
Terrible.
I'll blame Anna.
We are in fifth form now, that's it. What do they do?
Oh, that's a teacher, yeah.
Alright.
59, so you stay behind.
Really, we got to write out the parliamentary debates book.
Oh, I didn't even plan it very well.
So what about in terms of levels of management? Was there anything in there where you talked about changing the structure?
Put plant manager, and then there was supervisor.
They had to bring in they had to make another supervisor position and reduce the number of employees
Yeah.
assigned.
So they had to add another supervisor position and reduce the span of management so that they could have more control over each of those individuals through that process. So that was, we talked a little bit last week about how many levels of management you have in an organisation, affecting how tall it is or how narrow, and also that control factor in terms of direct supervision of each subordinate.
And then probably go around to pay.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't do that because they're going to do levels. Pretty poor planning, isn't it?
Poor thing, yes. He was dealing with grievances, so more grievances. So that Mintzberg's role of disturbance handler became, increasingly.
Couldn't take over his own proper roles and that.
Yep, that's right.
So
So
needed someone to come and do his own job.
yeah,
Yes, and it's got here, employee slash management relations had deteriorated
yep,
below the level before.
From before he started, yeah.
yeah. So he's
So
actually
his idea actually backfired.
backfired. Has made the situation worse. And this is a really good example, although we're not talking about organisational learning. This is a really good example of organisational learning not happening, or knowledge management in the organisation. What works for this organisation and what doesn't. And it often happens with turnover. With high turnover, people leave, take all of the learning that they have experienced with them. It doesn't work when we don't have time clocks. We're really clocking in and clocking out for a reason. And then the new person coming in has to follow that and try and do it all over again. So it's a real issue tied in with organisational turnover, is managing that organisational learning process.
Yeah, it probably would have been good if you had the operations meeting at the start, not a couple of months into it. Because then you would have learned that it was a failed procedure.
Yeah, and yes, it's a good example of taking time to do a bit of research and find out how things work around here, learn the culture before making big decisions.
Yeah.
So he's taken on that Mintzberg's role of decision maker early on, and asserted his authority, stamped his mark, tried to make some improvements for good reasons. But it's an example where it hasn't really worked out. And so that links really nicely in with what we're going to talk about today, which is problem solving and decision making. Okay. What tools do managers use to try and assist them and make some of those big decisions? No. Good. All right, you can go. You passed already. What do you think they use? What helps?
What is the procedure
Yeah.
that when I was reading the book,
Yes.
which is to identify the problem, generate alternative solutions, evaluate and choose from alternative solutions, and then implement and monitor the chosen
Good.
solutions.
Excellent. The normative decision-making model, and that's what we're going to really focus on.
What is it called?
The normative decision-making model. We'll look at that shortly. But first of all, we'll have a look at what are the different types of problems that managers might face, because this sort of affects the type of decision or the approach to decision making that they might take. Tell me if I go too fast. I need to slow down. Right. So, you know, the types of decisions and problems that managers are facing are going to vary significantly at those different levels of management. You know, top-level managers are going to be dealing with decisions that are about the future of the organisation, the long-term strategic direction of the organisation, and high-level issues. Lower-level managers might be making decisions about staff leave or holidays or pay or who they're going to appoint to a given position or recruit. So, you know, this decisions could involve strategy, structure, performance, human resources, products, services, how we're going to respond to changes in the environment, what we're going to invest in, ethics, morals, corporate social responsibility, and also issues around efficiency and effectiveness and how we do the work. So these decisions are vary and cover a whole lot of different areas. So the types of problems that managers could face, we're looking here at things like opportunity problem. It's not really a problem, but it is a point where a decision has to be made. And so the opportunity is a situation where there's the potential for the organisation to make some gain in a certain scenario. Or, you know, if they take the correct action. So, for example, you know, a competitor to your local business closes down. That's an opportunity to take on board their clients and customers, isn't it? Can you think of another opportunity situation?
Market day or something to showcase your business.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like, you know,
There might be a roadshow coming through town where you have the opportunity to go and talk about your business. That's an opportunity. You have to decide whether to attend and represent your organisation or not. Something like that.
Stocks?
Stocks?
Yeah, I mean, if they're low enough price, if you buy into them and then they pay off later on, that's an opportunity
Absolutely.
on its own.
You might have an opportunity to get a big supply of a certain product for a really good price.
But whether the products can sell it or not.
Yes, it can be a risk. Absolutely. So when you're starting to make these decisions, we have to have some tools in place to work out, is it risky? Is it safe? Is it, you know, what are the potential implications if it's a bad decision? But an opportunity, I think there's some examples in your textbook as well. We're in chapter 5, and on page 151. And technology is a huge area for opportunity. So here, Melbourne-based company Lockhart developed a nose-to-noise software to track noise pollution at the airports. Okay, so they saw an opportunity to create a business around a product due to a specific sort of problem that was being faced there. So opportunities are opportunities for innovation, for positive change, and for ensuring the future of your business. If a manager is blind to opportunity, you don't take on board change and new things that could actually mean your business survives. So opportunity issue is the first one there. The next one is a crisis. I'm sure we can probably all think of a few crisis situations. These